Dear students, welcome to Maths class. Today we are studying about applications of complex exponential and De Moivre's theorem. Application of complex exponential to differentiation. We can use the exponential form of a complex number together with the De Moivre's theorem to simplify the differentiation of trigonometric functions. This is illustrated through examples. Example first. Find the derivative with respect to x of e raised to 3x into cos 4x and find d by dx of e raised to 3x into sin 4x using a complex exponential. The solution is as follows. The required derivatives can also be found using the product rule of differentiation. Let us consider the complex number z equal to e raised to 3x into cos 4x plus I sin 4x. Here we are applying De Moivre's theorem. Then we can write e raised to 3x into e raised to 4ix. We know that a raised to m into a raised to n is a raised to m plus n. Same model. Here is e raised to 3x plus 4ix, that is e raised to 3 plus 4i into x. Okay, this is a complex number. This complex number has e raised to 3x cos 4x as its real part and e raised to 3x sin 4x as its imaginary part. Now, differentiating with respect to x, we obtain dz by dx, that is equal to d by dx of e raised to 3 plus 4i into x, that is equal to 3 plus 4i into e raised to 3 plus 4ix. Putting a equal to 3 plus 4i in d by dx of e raised to ax, then that is equal to a into e raised to ax. That is, we know that here our a is 3 plus 4i. Therefore, 3 plus 4i into e raised to 3x into e raised to 4ix. That is 3 plus 4i into e raised to 3x into cos x plus I sin x the whole raised to 4. That is equal to 3 plus 4i into e raised to 3x into, we know that by using De Moivre's theorem it can be written as cos 4x plus I sin 4x using De Moivre's theorem. Now dz by dx equal to 3 plus 4i into e raised to 3x into cos 4x plus I sin 4x, that is equal to 3 into e raised to 3x into cos 4x plus I sin 4x plus 4i into e raised to 3x into cos 4x plus I sin 4x, that is equal to e raised to 3x into 3 cos 4x plus I into 3 sin 4x into e raised to 3x plus I into 4 e raised to 3x into cos 4x minus, here minus is because I square is minus 1, therefore minus 4 into e raised to 3x into sin 4x, that is dz by dx equal to e raised to 3x into 3 into cos 4x minus 4 sin 4x plus I into e raised to 3x into 3 sin 4x plus 4 cos 4x. That is, here our complex number has two parts. One is the real part and another one is the imaginary part. Equating the real part, we get d by dx of e raised to 3x cos 4x equal to e raised to 3x into 3 cos 4x minus 4 sin 4x. Then by equating the imaginary parts of equation 2, we also obtain d by dx of e raised to 3x into sine 4x equal to e raised to 3x into 4 cos 4x plus 3 sine 4x. Okay, that is the solution of our question. Please write down on your notebook. Next section is applications of complex exponential to integration. We now illustrate that the complex exponential can be used to evaluate integrals containing trigonometric and exponential functions. Example 2. Using a complex exponential, evaluate the integrals I equal to integral e raised to ax cos bx dx and integral e raised to ax sin bx dx. Solution. The required integral can also be found using integration by parts. Let us consider the integrand as the real part of the complex number e raised to ax into cos bx plus I sin bx. This can be written as e raised to ax into e raised to I bx, that is equal to e raised to a plus ib into x, where we use De Moivre's theorem to rewrite the trigonometric function as a complex exponential. Integrating, we find integral of e raised to a plus ib into x dx, that is equal to e raised to a plus ibx divided by a plus ib plus c. Now we are multiplying the numerator and denominator with the a minus ib. Then we will get a minus ib into e raised to a plus ibx divided by a minus ib into a plus ib plus c, which is equal to e raised to ax divided by a square plus b square into a into e raised to ibx minus ib into e raised to ibx plus c, where the constant of integration c is in general complex. Denoting this constant by c equal to c1 plus I c2 and equating the real part in 2, we obtain integral e raised to ax cos bx dx equal to e raised to ax divided by a square plus b square into a cos bx plus b sin bx plus c1. Equating imaginary parts in equation 2, we obtain integral of e raised to ax sin bx dx, that is equal to e raised to ax divided by a square plus b square into a sin bx minus b cos bx plus c2. Okay, please write down on your notebook. Thank you for watching. For more educational videos, please subscribe our channel. If you have any doubt, then please write down the comment box below.